Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Out here in the shop on a Saturday, trying to get a few things moved around for myself. I've already done some cleaning in the loft, got rid of a bunch of stuff that I've been hoarding that I need to, that stuff you keep and you're thinking, oh, I'll use that again. And then 5 years later, you're like, oh, it's still sitting here. I forgot I even had it. Yeah, so got rid of a bunch of that stuff. And I'm gonna be cleaning up some of the stuff over here. Bryant showed up again today to help. So Max is out here as well. Max, you having fun? Yeah, but anyways, I'm excited to do some more work on this truck, but I'm not going to work on that today. Just going to try to get this place cleaned up a little more because it's a disaster. So we'll go back to our favorite snaps and see if they still work. I don't know. We'll see if they work. I know the last time it worked good on stuff in here, but it didn't work very good on the truck. So I don't know. We'll try it again. Maybe it'll work this time. So, all right. I don't like the way all this area is. I'm going to move some of this stuff around. It'll be kind of cool. Maybe it'll happen quick. Ready? Wow, the snap still does work. Hey, is it your luck or? I don't know. Man, I got the metal rack over here now. Lots of room around the weld table. The drill press moved around. Man, now all my tools are over here in one spot. I got like padding on the floor. Wow. Huh. Well, that's cool. Yeah, that'll be really nice. Got all the tools here together. Wow, you want to walk all over the place and through everything? Huh. Well, let's see. It worked there. So, hey, you, over here. Ready? Let's try that. Cab here. Hey, wait, yes, I wanted you over here, but I wanted a cab on a frame, not just a cab over here. Here, let's try again. Ready? Wait, no. Yes, I said a cab on a frame, but I want... No, international cab on a frame. No, not my truck. Oh, come on. That's not even funny. Okay, that's really not funny. What? Seriously, my dog? Okay, enough's enough. You've had your fun snaps. All right, just give me the international back, please. What? No, seriously? Okay, yeah, it's an international, but... Okay, I'm done. Enough with the snaps, enough with that. Just bring me my frame back. That's all I want. Okay, it's back. Okay, no more. One other day out here in the shop. Didn't get a whole lot done this week. Had some family stuff that came up and wasn't out here for a couple days. But I've been working on this truck. It had a spot in the frame that wasn't good, and the guy wanted me to mount the flatbed to it for him. So I just got that done. I'm covered in oil. The thing was undercoated. The bed was before it came, and it's that, I don't know, it's that oily stuff, and yeah, it's all over my hat, it's all over my arms, my back. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, got this truck done, so I'm gonna pull it out and get the jaxwax truck back over here, and we'll try to get some engine mounts finished in it. They're tacked in it, but they need boxed and finish welded, so gonna do that, and then we might try to get some cab mounts on it today. So that's the plan. Probably gonna be a shorter video because of just stuff that came up this week, but you guys will have a video, so you'll get what you get this week. Sorry about that. But yeah, well, let's get this truck out of here, get the jaxwax truck back over, and get started on it. Well, I got everything moved around, got the frame back in here. I think what I'm going to start with is I'm going to finish up these engine mounts. I'm going to pull the engine back out, finish weld these to the frame, box some of them in so that they're nice and strong. We'll do that first, and then probably set the engine back in it and I might cut a little bit more out of the front here just to make this smooth. I think I talked about that in an earlier video, but I think I'm going to cut more of this out just to make it a smooth connection between the new firewall piece. So I may go on ahead and get that done, and then get the cab hovering back over here and see if we can figure out exactly where we want mounts and look at building the back mounts, and then possibly reusing these front ones on the Dodge frame and build over to them. I haven't decided yet. So I think that's the plan for the moment. So let's get this engine back out. Well, we got those engine mounts done. Those come out pretty good, pretty happy with those. So now we're gonna move on to this thing. So I'm gonna push this frame out a little bit, bring the cab around, pick it back up, and we're gonna set her back down on top of this frame and see if we can figure out some cab mounts. Here's what I got. I grabbed my valve cover that was off of my truck because I have a billet one on mine too, and it'll work better on here. So I'm gonna go on ahead and pull this one off and at least just set mine on there. I don't know if it'll bolt on there or not, but if it won't, I'm just gonna at least set it just so, you know, keeps dirt and stuff out of the motor. But that way I can, you know, figure out exactly where this is gonna be because it's kind of killing us right now. Well, that valve cover does not fit the same. I mean, it is what it is. I got it covered up some rags for now. But this valve cover is smooth on all the edges except for this side. But this side's smooth because there's connectors over here. As you can see, this valve cover is not that way. So it's gonna be okay to cover it for now, and I can get a pretty good idea of what I'm working with. But I've started doing some thinking too. I believe the tires and wheels that are going on this, they're 24-inch wheels, but instead of my truck and Todd's truck, we have XL rated tires on our trucks. And I didn't want to put XL rated tires on this truck because of it hauling stuff. I want to put 10 plies on it like it should have. So I do believe Johnny at Dooley King told me that they would be 35 inches tall, I think. So I need to confirm that with him, though, is the problem, to know what my height is. Because right now, that wheel gap doesn't look terrible, but I would rather it be down a little more. But if the tire's going to be 3 inches taller than what's there, it'll fill it out and look better anyways. So I'm kind of at a standstill, unfortunately, because I need to know what those measurements are to know how it's going to look. It'd be nice to have the wheels here, but that's going to take a little while. So I'll just have to make the best of what I have, and we'll make it work. But yeah. As you can see, the firewall looks a lot better all cut out, and I need to get a wiper motor so I can mock it up to see how it's going to fit. I know Todd's was really close on his truck at the top of the engine. But with that engine moved back, we now have plenty of room for radiator intercooler stuff, and I got the electric fans for it the other day as well. So we're starting to collect some parts for this thing. I dropped the drive shaft off at drive line 1 the other day, and it's ready. So I'm gonna actually pick it up tomorrow so that I can figure out where the cross members are gonna be. And I think I'm gonna do something pretty neat. I'm gonna do 2 of them. One of them will hold the carrier bearing, and the other one will just be a cross member just to be here. But I'd like to have Todd cut me out something cool on the plasma table that I can box and maybe run the drive shaft through that one and maybe under this one. I don't know yet, but I think that would be really cool. I know they're not going to be seen, but it's still custom and it would make it neat, I think. So I think we are going to do that. I just don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet until I have the drive shaft. So the drive shaft is ready. Like I said, I need to go pick it up. I need to put these other springs on it and the drop shackles, wherever they're at, they're over here. I need to get those on it just so I know a little better where ride height is here in the back, so that I know how the cab's tipped, because we're going to try to give it a little squatted down so it doesn't look so raped in the back. The 2-wheel drives look that way if you don't put a little bit of a lowering kit on the back. So, but once I get those springs changed, that'll definitely help us know where the back's going to be sitting. And yeah, we need to get some wheels ordered here pretty quick as well, just so I can have them to mock it up. Like, I don't want them on it, the set that I think he's looking at getting. I don't want them anywhere near the truck while I'm building it. I'll just put it that way. But I need to know the height and how they're going to fit, and just so I know how stuff's going to look. But I still am going to build the mounts like I think I talked in the last video. We're just going to build them off of this bracket here. So I'll use a Dodge mount to come out and just put a puck and set it down that way. The cab is a little high right now. I think I want to try to get it down a little lower against there. That's kind of my plan. But like I said, I can't really determine the ride height until I have the measurement on those wheels. So kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. So with all that info being said, I know it's going to be a short video this week, and I'm sorry, but I really only had Thursday evening to work on this. It's pretty late now. I don't know. It's like midnight or so. So I got some time in it. I was hoping to get the cab a little closer to mounted, but it's just not going to happen this week. So like I said, I had some family stuff that happened, and I didn't work out here for a couple days. And then I had that truck that took a little longer than I expected. That had me backed up. I could have filmed that, but I don't know if you guys cared to see me put a flatbed on a Dodge pickup truck. So, but it is what it is. So I got you guys a little bit of content this week, but I promise next week we'll be deep into this with the cab mounted, and probably getting the front end mounted with the radiator and intercooler and things like that, and then probably starting to work on putting the firewall back in it. So hoping for a good and big week next week. And also, like I said, I'll have that drive shaft, so Todd and I can start figuring out what we're going to do for those cross members to make them cool. So maybe we'll have those to be putting in this next video. I don't know. But you have to stay tuned next week to see some good progress on this thing, because I promise there will be next week. I'll have you guys a good video next week. So, but I think that's going to do it for this video. Appreciate you guys watching. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.